Jane here. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi. I hope you love it here. Make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. Give the video a thumbs up at the end of it and probably leave a comment. If you have any questions or inquiries that you want to make, I will try as much as possible to reply every one of you. In today's video, I just want to come out clean to you guys. Finally, I have decided to do a 5-year review of how long I've been here, my regrets, what my moving was like, everything. Basically just talk about finances, what to expect, what not to expect, mistakes that I've made that you shouldn't make. I have decided to just pack everything up in this video. Guys, I get a lot of questions, but then I don't feel like I want to reply everything. Sometimes I just keep these questions because I want to make a detailed video about them. So I hope this video is educative, it's informative. Let's just jump right into it. Guys, I moved here in the year 2016, and when I moved here for school. So basically, if you apply for a visa, you are going to get a 3-month tourist visa. At first, when you get here, you have to convert to student visa, but for me that was not the case, because when I came here, I came under 18 years. It was like, oh, you can't be given student visa, so they gave me something they call SSP, which is a special study permit, and that's what I was using for a couple of years. Moving on to visa. Visa is something that you can come here through different processes. There could be missionary, there could be tourist visa, and there could be working visa as well. There could be business visa, but it completely depends on you. You guys, business visa costs a lot of money. It costs about more than 100k to get, which is a 3 years visa, while student visa is a 1-year visa that will be given to you just for you to study. And with student visa, you are not able to work, while with working visa you have to renew every year as well. Now, for you to have a working visa, you have to be working with a company. Okay, now this company hires you and then they issue you a working visa. The moment you quit your job or you no longer work with them, just know that they are going to take that visa from you. You have to either find your way back to your country or try and figure things out here. If you ever need anyone that can help you run from student visa to tourist visa to business visa to missionary visa to work visa, I do have a plug. I'm not going to put his number out here, so if you ever need that, please hit me up on my Instagram and I'll send you his contact so you can contact him and you guys can negotiate how much it costs and all that. But just know that it costs quite a lot, but then he will get it done for you ASAP, and he's very reliable. He's not that person that will take your money and vanish, so you have to be very, very sure of who you're dealing with. Some people will just take your money for vanish and you not find them again. Now, how to apply for jobs? You guys always ask me these questions. Suggest that it's better off that you apply for jobs while you are in the Philippines and not when you are outside the Philippines. Chances of them giving you the job while you are abroad is very slim compared to when you're here. You can easily walk in, follow up the process, do everything and get your work done. You get your working visa and all of those things. So if you're thinking of applying for jobs, I would suggest that you first come to the Philippines with at least a tourist visa of 3 months, and within that space try as much as possible to job hunt. There are so many websites where you can find this job. I've done a video like that. I'm going to leave it up in the card for you guys to check it out. Just check on those websites. Every details you need about how to apply for a job is in that video. After you've secured visa, you have to talk of accommodation, right? So when it comes to accommodation, it totally depends on your pocket. There are expensive places, there are very expensive and bougie areas where you can stay, and there are also places that are affordable, and there are also places that are super affordable. Now here you can stay in one room. One room is like a hostel setting where you have one room to yourself and probably a CRO. CRO is like toilets, yeah, but you are not given access to living rooms, you're not given access to kitchen area, so you probably have to be eating out or something. But then one room varies from the range of 2,500 pesos up onto 4k, but I think 2.5 around that area. Most of them still give you common kitchen area where you get to share a kitchen area with people, so you can actually rent that type of place if that's what you can afford. There's also shared apartments where you come together as friends or as family or whatever, or a gang, and you guys rent an apartment and then you start staying there, which can range from 10,000 pesos up until 30k. It just depends on the area you're getting the house and how many rooms is in the house and what the place comes with, furnished or unfurnished. Now they also have studio units where can range from 7k up until 15k, 18k most cases, depending on where you're getting this apartment. The condo, do they offer, you know, swimming pool, gym facilities, games area, so many things. So it all depends on what is in the environment and the area where you are staying. Accommodation depends on your pocket, and just know that if you're going to move, you have the chances of paying a 2 months to 3 months rent at once, which they call the 2 months deposit and 1 month advance, or 1 month deposit and 2 months advance. It just completely depends on what contract you're getting from whoever owns the house. Now let's move on to weather. It is so freaking hot right now. As I'm making this video, it's summer and everywhere is hot. Like, it's hotness that can melt your makeup. I'm just giving you an instance. It is freaking hot, and sometimes it gets cold, especially when there's like typhoons and stuff like that. Also know that here there is natural disaster, and it happens once in a while, like earthquakes, volcanoes and stuff like that, typhoon. Just expect it, okay? But yeah, there will always be a heads up given if anything like that is about to occur or has occurred somewhere in a particular area. You will be notified on your phone. Feeding, guys, I feel like feeding depends on you. They have different malls at different rates, different grocery stores for different rates, so it completely depends on you where you want to go and buy your stuff. So for me, I go to the cheapest mall in Cebu City grocery store, which is called Colonnade. So you might decide to go and buy in Rostans, and we all know that Rostans is like ×3 of what you would buy in Colonnade. So it all depends on you. They also have Metro, which is in between, Colonnade and Rostans. Like, it's also affordable. You can go to Colonnade and spend 1,000 pesos and you buy a whole bunch of stuff, but you can go to Rostans and you're going to spend 1,000 pesos and come out with just maybe 6 items. But you can go to Metro and come out with 10 items, 12 items. And then in Colonnade, you can come out with 18, 20 items, or even more than that, depending on how much you go there with. So it just matters on where you decide to shop and how you plan to keep yourself together. When it comes to transportation is very affordable. They have different names. They have the buses, which are within the rate of 9 pesos to 11 pesos. They also have tricycles, they have bikes, they've got private cars that act as Uber, and they have regular taxis. So I feel like it just depends on which one you want to go for, what you want to do. You have to rate your pocket and know that, oh, okay, this is the means. If I have to go to, let me say, Lapu-Lapu by bus, I'll end up spending max less than 100 pesos. But if I want to go by bike, I'll end up spending 200 and something. If I have to go by taxi, I'll spend 300 and something. If I have to go by Grab, I should expect 400, 500. So it just depends. Your pocket, so you would rather choose the one that is affordable to you. But the truth is, the affordable means take longer time for you to get there. If you're trying to get somewhere on time, I would suggest that you leave your house as early as possible. The cost of living is super affordable. For me, when I first came as a student, I was spending, $200 was good for me, but right now $200 is not enough for me, if I'm honest. So I don't know about you, how much you can afford. I feel like you have to come and weigh the country. But for a girl, I feel like it's more expensive because you've got to do your hair, you've got to do lashes, you have to do your nails, you have to, just generally look good, wear good clothes, always look attractive and stuff like that. So it's actually more expensive for a girl, but I feel like for a guy you might end up spending lesser than, you know, $300 a month. But for us, depending on also the kind of apartment that you live in, but for a girl, I feel $400 to $500 should be enough for you every single month. For me, I started off with $200, and now $200 is not enough. I'm sorry, but yeah, it's really not enough to pay the bills, to still have something for yourself. $200 is not enough. So I think it just depends as it goes. You kind of see what to spend your money more on and try and cut costs. Maybe if you are the type that like to go and do pedis and stuff like that, you will not be like, instead of me to go and do pedis in the, you know, this, why not invest in the pedi kits, like buy everything and keep in your house and do your nails yourself, clean your nails yourself. That way you don't get to spend money. So it just depends on you. If you're the type that you love to wax and you know waxing is expensive, you now go into shaving, whereby you buy blades, you buy beads, and then you just shave yourself, than going there and paying for the services every single month or every 2 weeks or every 2-3 weeks. Like, I feel like you just have to cut your coat according to your size. And that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Do I regret anything about Philippines? And oh no, I don't have any sort of regrets. I feel like it has made me more exposed. I've seen more things, I have experienced more things. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed, like, and leave a comment, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.